Good morning, everyone. My name is Krista Miliagas, and I will be the first reporter of Group 6, entitled Letters, Memos, and Email. So these are the learning objectives. Explain the picture of a letter, memo, and email. Identify the basic part of a letter, memo, and email. Differentiate a letter, memo, and email from one another. Use appropriate format and design for a letter, memo, and email. Write an effective letter, memo, and email. Evaluate a letter, memo, and email reflect on a learning experience. Essentials of business writing. Writing correspondences is an essential activity of any business, academic, or industrial organization. Generally, correspondences or technical reports aim to inform or persuade their readers. They also have certain advantages over the spoken word. These are listed as follows. Ang pagsulat og business correspondences is a crucial activity sa bisan unsa nga negosyo, academic, or industrial organization, whether it memos, letters, reports, or email nga gigamit aron sa clerk nga paghatag sa information ug influensya sa mga desisyon. Unlike spoken communication, business offer distinct advantages that make it an essential tool for professional communication. These are the advantages over the spoken word. Number 1. They allow the writer to think about the message he or she want to convey thoroughly. Meaning to say, written communication naghatag og opportunity sa writer to carefully consider the craft and their message. This allow clearer expression of thoughts ug ensure nga ang message is well constructed. Second, they are more accessible and can be retrieved by the reader at any time convenient to him or her. Meaning, ang gisulat nga written documents like emails, reports, ug memos, dali ra ma-access sa reader whenever they choose. Unlike spoken communication, mahitabo lang sa actual nga panahon. Written communication can also review by reader's convenience nga naghatag sa ila og higayon nga ma-reflect ang information sa ilang gusto. Third, they represent the message in details. Meaning to say, ang document nga ilang gisulat, it should be complete detailed. And explanation, this detailed information help to ensure that all relevant information is communicated. Fourth, they can be documented and filed. Meaning to say, ang written communication kinahanglan mag-create of permanent record ug ma-retrieve sa umaabot. Kini nga document importante para sa accountability, reference, ug i-maintain ang history sa communication, which is beneficial for both organizational and compliance. This point gi-highlights ang advantages sa written communication in a professional way, the settings, emphasizing clarity, and to maintain the records. Business letter. An effective business letter elicites the expected response from the reader. This can be achieved through a concise, tactful, and accurate writing style. A business letter serves several purposes: for sales effort, for sales complaints, for information dissemination, for relationship building, and for problem solving. Business letter is a formal communication tool nga gigamit sa mga organization para mapaabot sa message, request, or information among employees, customers, partner, or other stakeholders. Whether ilang purpose is to sell, resolve complaints, share information, build relationship, or solve problems, ang success sa business letter is nakadepende lang on how it will written. Using a concise, tactful, and accurate writing style, ma-ensure nga ang message is understandable and encourage desired response sa reader.
Good day everyone, I'm Ronel Gangkind. I will continue of the report of Ms. Lagas. In my topic is about the parts of a business letter. If you write a formal letter first, put a letterhead. Like for example, magpadala tag letter sa CSU. So ang atong letterhead ana is Caraga State University and location niya and then contact number or website. Muna siya nga to ang letterhead. Then after sa tong letterhead, we have a date. It is placed between the letterhead and the inside address. It should never use plain numerals for dates as it may create confusion. So dapat ang atong date nga atong isulat dili lang kay siya puros number. Dapat na siya gyoy like for example na siya kuan month. Dapat dili lang for siya kuan number para dili siya makakuan og confusion sa atong mga recipient sa ato ang letter. Instead nga magamit ta og mga numerals, we can use the date and then month and then year or 2 February 2016. Next, inside the address, it identifies the reader's name, position, and company and address. It shall be placed immediately below the date. So after the date, ang ato dayon ang name, position, then company name, and then location after sa ato ang date. Next is attention line. It is used when the writer wishes to address the whole company but wants to bring it to the attention of a particular person in a company. It can be written into two formats. One is the attention John Kramer. The next is attention colon then John Kramer. Muna siya ang ato ang tuha ka format. Magamit ag colon or dili ta magamit og colon sa ato ang letter. And then salutation, it refers to the writer's greetings to the readers. It can appears in different format, which is magamit tag dear sir, colon, or dear ma'am, colon, or sir, colon, or ma'am, colon, or dear Mr. or Miss Kramer, colon. And then next, the body. It contains the message of letter. Paragraphs are single space internally but double space to separate the graphs. It is letter is too short. If the letter is too short, the body can be double space or triple space to separate the paragraph. So, kung gamay ra ang ato ang letter or ato ang message ang ato sa ato ang kuan sa atong letter, so magkuan ta og double space or triple space para sa ato ang mga paragraphs. Then isa ka space para sa ato ang sentence sa ato ang sa paragraphs nato. Then double space para i-separate ang ato ang paragraphs kung taas ang ato ang message sa ato or ato ang body sa ato ang letter. Kung gamay ra magkuan ta og double or triple space para sa ato ang body. At then next, pag sa atong body, we have a complementary clause. It is an expression used to end a letter. Below is the level of formality of the complementary clause. We have a highly formal, respectfully yours, respectfully, very respectfully, and then polite and formal. Very truly yours, yours very truly, and yours truly. Next, less formal, we have sincerely yours, yours, cordially yours. Then last, informal and friendly complementary clause, which is as ever, best regards, kindness regards, or regards. The next signature block includes the signature and the type name of the sender. It type name can be in all capital letters pero pwede ra po siya dili capital letters. The space for the signature should be 3 to 5 space. So, gikan sa atong body paingon sa atong signature dapat 3 to 5 space ang ato ang space ana para sa ato ang signature. Dili siya makasingkit or makadikit sa ato ang body. Okay, para na po siya space lang. 3 to 5 space. And then, identification initial. It indicates the typist initial if the sender is not the one who personally typed the document. So, kung dili kita mismo, kung kita nga nagpadala sa letter, kung dili kita mismo ang nag-type ana nga letter, so atong ibutang ang initial name sa nag-type ana sa atong gipasugo nga mag-type ana nga letter, ay ang initial name ato siyang i-indicate og apil sa atong letter. And then next, enclosure notation. It indicates the attachments of the letter. It can be written in the following format, which is enclosures kung duha, then enclosure kung isa, or we can use the abbreviation which is ENC or ENCL. The next, coffee notation. It indicates the name of the secondary recipients of the letter. It is indicated by CC, which means carbon copy or courtesy copy. Copy notation, dapat siya maka-indicate kung natay secondary recipient sa ato ang letter. Pero kung wala tay secondary recipient sa atong letter, pwede na po dili ta magamit anang copy notation. Kay in case lang na nga atong copy notation, in case lang na nga dili madawat sa ato ang recipient tayon ang atong letter, so dapat tay secondary recipient para sa atong letter. And that's all of my part, and thank you everyone.
So good day, everyone. My name is Teresa Bergansado, and I will be reporting the three forms of business letters. So, the three forms of business letters are full block format, modified block format, semi block format. So, the full block format is there's no lines are intended, include your name, address, and phone number where you can be contact as the date, then include the name and the address of the person you are sending the letter to. With new paragraphs, just keep a line of identifying. So the modified block is another widely utilized format is known as modified block format. In this type, the body of the letter and the sender and the recipient's addresses and left justified and a single space. So last one is the semi-block. Semi-block is a format same as the full block. So same na sila sa full block na format. Then, pero, except the paragraph had indentation. If you don't like the look of the single line between your paragraph, you can option for this format. The semi-block is also the format appropriate for the formal letters. So, mo ni siya ang ginagamit no nga kuan format if maghatag mo og formal letter ang semi-block. That's all for my report. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I am reporting these tips for writing a letter. 1. Use a language that is appropriate to the target reader's array. So, iano mo siya kung English ba siya or Tagalog or Bisaya. So, next is your ideas logically. Use a direct but tactful tone. Use the active like gamitan mo ng greetings, yung isisend mong email or writing a letter, gano'n. Next is voice on most of your sentences when writing. Put yourself in the shoes of the target readers. Use correct format and punctuation. So next is spelling and grammar. Specify the reader's name. However, it is impossible to get the name of the receiver. So, pag di mo alam yung pangalan ng receiver, so pwede mo siyang gamitin ng Dear Mr. Or kung hindi mo alam na babae siya or lalaki, pwede mo siyang gawing na Dear Mr. tapos slash Miss, ganun. Or kung babae siya, tapos hindi mo alam kung Mrs. na ba siya, so appropriate siya na Miss lang yung iano mo para hindi siya masyadong para correct siya na way of. Tapos next is use generic titles such as the Human Resource Director. So next is memorandum. Memorandum is a business correspondence which aims to inform and persuade target readers who are within the organization. Similar to news writing format, it follows an inverted pyramid structure. This means that the most important information comes first. So, kabalo naman ta sa memorandum. So, a memorandum, like, makikita mo siya sa school, sa work, or saan man sa mga public, like, hospital, sa mga city hall. Like, meron talaga silang memorandum kasi dun nila ina-announce kung ano yung mga gagawin. So, ito yung meron tayong sinusundan na inverted pyramid structure. So, ang una mong makikita sa memorandum is yung the most important information. So, yung kung ano yung ibinabatid ng memorandum. So, next is supporting data and examples. So, ano yung sinusupport nung binabalita mo. So, next is least important information, yung mga hindi na siya gaano kaugnay dun sa ano. So, parang yun na lang yung least important information. So, guys, thank you.
Hi everyone, I am Ryan Orlandez and I will continue the report. And my topics are 5 types of a memo. First is instruction memo. Instruction memo is a type of memo na mag-provide og detailed instruction or guidelines to ensure readers nga makaperform sa ilang tasks accurately o efficiently. Nag-include na siyang steps like deadlines, responsibilities, o tools nga kailangan for a specific task. Clarity is also essential in instruction and memos para to avoid misunderstandings. Ang purpose ani kay to guide employees on how to complete a task ug to ensure consistency and avoid errors in the process. Second is request memo. A request memo is a type of memo that asks the recipients to provide specific information or naay particular action nga ipabuhat. Ginagamit na siya pag naay kailangan nga approval, data, feedback, or assistance gikan sa uban. Kani nga memo should be polite o clear para ang magdawat ani nga memo kay ma-encourage og quick response or compliance. Ang purpose ani kay to ask the recipients to provide information or perform specific actions. Ang kasagaran ni siya ginagamit for data gathering, requesting approvals, or delegating tasks. Third is announcement memo. Ang announcement memo is a type of memo nga ginagamit sa pagpahibalo sa mga employees, teams, or departments about sa mga important events, changes, or updates. Ang goal ani is to deliver the information clearly and efficiently para ang tanan kay aware sa news, schedule, or development. Announcement memos help ensure everyone stays informed about important events or changes within the organization, promoting smooth communication and collaboration. Ang purpose ani niya kay to share news about events, updates, or organizational changes. Kasagaran ni siya ginagamit for informing employees about meetings, new hires, or policy updates. Fourth is transmittal memo. A transmittal memo serves as a cover note or introductory message that accompanies a longer or formal document. Gina-explain ni niyang purpose sa attached or forwarded material o ga-provide siya any necessary context para makatabang sa recipient nga masabtan iyang significance. Think of it as a polite way to introduce or present reports, contracts, or manuals. Ang transmittal memo kay ga-ensure og smooth communication by giving proper context for formal documents, helping the recipient handle them efficiently. Ang purpose ani siya kay to serve as a cover note when sending more detailed reports or documents. Kasagaran siya ginagamit when forwarding reports, manuals, or formal communication. Last is authorization memo. An authorization memo is a formal document that grants permission or approval for a specific action, task, or use of resources. Gina-ensure niya ang tao nga makadawat or department nga magdawat sa memo kay naay official authority para mag-proceed with the decision or responsibility. This type of memo helps establish accountability and provides a written record of the approval. Ang authorization memo, gi-ensure niya nga tanan involved kay nakasabot sa ilang permission o responsibilities para ma-reduce ang confusion while keeping processes efficient. Ang purpose ani kay to grant permissions to proceed with the task, process, or use of resources. Kasagaran ni siya ginagamit when official approval is needed to start an action or access resources. Tapos ang next is advantages of a memo. First is reaches a large number of readers simultaneously. Memos can be distributed to many recipients at once, ensuring that the non-involved individuals can maka-receive of same messages. 2 is provides a written record accessible anytime. Ang memo, it serves as a formal document nga ma-stored o ma-reference later. Gamit kay ni siya kay for documentation, compliance, o tracking decisions or announcements. Employees can also revisit the memo para ma-clarify ang details or confirm information nga di na kailangan og follow-up conversations. Ang ikatulo, ensures detailed and accurate delivery of message. Since memos kay written man, they allow the senders to carefully structure the message para tanan relevant point kay included. Mas gamay pud og chance for misinterpretation o distortion sa message compared sa verbal communication. Ang disadvantages of a memo. First is not ideal for conveying complex topics. Ang memos kay dali ra kay siya taas ug mag-focus na siya more on specific issues. Mao di na siya suitable for explaining intricate or nuanced topics. Second is takes time to reach distant branches and office. Pag ang memos kay distributed siya as hard copies, physical delivery sa mga remote offices or branches kay magka-cause og delay. Bisan sa internal mail system, dugay gyapon siya compared to instant communication tools like emails or messaging apps. Tas ang last is more expensive than email. Printing og distributing physical memos kay mag-require og paper, ink, og physical delivery cost services, which makes it more mahal. So in contrast, emails kay way bayad, environmental friendly, ug moabot radayon, making them more cost effective for most organizations. And that's all for my report. Thank you.
Hi, good day everyone. I am Ramjit Tiegas, the member of Group 6. My topic is all about the tips for writing a memo and the electronic email. Electronic mail, or also known as email. Okay. First, tips for writing a memo. Tip number 1 is use bullets, numbers, and letters for less informations. And 2, use a positive tone, active verbs, and concise wording. Then 3 is use heading to improve the readability. 4 is eliminate grammatical and typographical errors. So we all know how to write a memo. So halos kita tanan kabuluhan ta kung unsaon pagsuwat or paghimo og memo, di ba? Then my next topic is all about email or electronic mail. Email is similar to letters and memos. Email serve many purposes. It can be used to give direction, to transmit documents, to record important data and informations, to confirm requests, to explain procedures, to make recommendations, to inquire and to submit feasibility and status reports. So ang email is kumbaga similar gyapon na siya sa letters and memo, which is ang email is direct. Kumbaga mas through technology siya, mas madali nimo ang email because isend ra man nimo, unlike sa ang memo pwede mo siya masend, pero mas ang email mas known na isend ra gyud nimo siya, kay ang memo need man gyud siya og hard copy, unlike sa email. And kabalo mo ko nga kasabot mo about sa email, and I think that is my report. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. I am Clan PJ Archua, and a part of my report is the advantages of email and disadvantages of email. First is it reaches the target render fast. Mas paspas siya buhaton labi na kay computerized na siya karon no. Dili para sa unang handwritten pa, kinahanglan pa nato ipadala sa atong email man o pila pa na ka days adisar ma-receive sa receiver. And second is it confirms an acceptance or rejections easily. Mas dali lang nato makita ang mga request bitaw sa mag-message sa ato kay one click na lang. It is less Third is it is less costly than letters and memos. Makasave gid ta kay paperless naman siya no. Igo na lang i-send ang letter and memos sa gusto nato sendan bisan pila pa nakabuok nga atong sendan. Basta kay paperless na siya, wala na tay gasto og print para sa letters and memos. Number 4 is it can easily reach the fastest part of the globe. Bisan asa pa ka sa kalibutan, maabot gyud na sa isa ra ka second ang message na gusto nato ipaabot sa atong receiver. Dili bitaw para sa unang katong akong giingon nga kinahanglan pa nato og handwritten o kinahanglan pa nato ipadala sa email man para madawat sa receiver o pila pa nakaadlaw adisir madawat sa receiver. And number 5 is it is environmental friendly. Tungod kay paperless naman siya no. Wala antay gasto sa papel, sa mga plastic folder nga sulod ang memos and letters no. Environmental friendly jud siya. And it is easier to document. Mas dali ra mag-document kay pwede ra nato i-paste largo ang document. No need na ta mag-type bitaw. And the next is the disadvantages of email. First is it is prone to hacking and technical glitches. Example is ako sa una way back 2018 isa ko ka hacker, nagdula ko Crossfire player ko Crossfire sa una online game. Uso ang cheat sa una sa Crossfire, halos tanan gusto maka-cheat mo tong naghimo may isa ka link nga cheat siya pero wala sila kabalo nga hack type dito. So mo to no among i-clickbait sa ilaha atiko na mo sila nga cheat ra na dili na hack, testingin lang ninyo. Mo to no isa ra ka click nila makita na din mo ang mga accounts bisan unsa pa ng accounts, Gmail, Facebook, bisan unsa nga account makita na mo ang username o password o ma-change pas din na mo largo. And the second is it can cause information overload. Ang email na to no is magka-overload mo gyud na limit ang messages nga pila ray consume sa imong email nga kinahanglan pa nimo i-delete ang imong old messages para makita nimo ang previous messages no, mga latest messages. And three is it can be used to transmit computer virus. Isa po na ang hacking no nga maka-virus sa atong computer kay siyempre virus na siya. O isa po ang USB. Takabalo nga na day virus ang USB na isaksak nato sa atong PC. So mato magka problema atong computer o kita pa'y mahasol nga magpaayo sa atong computer. And that's all of my report. Next reporter please.
I'm Gerson B. Manguba. Then I'm going to report. the memo. Then first, make the subject line informative or descriptive of the memo content. So dapat ibutang nimo is og mga unsay mahitabo sa memo ug asa mga ana. Then keep the subject line simple and short. So dapat ibutang nimo sa imong memo is dili na taas, kanang straight to the point lang siya. Next, do not change the subject line when you are replying to an email. So, ug mag-reply ka sa email is dili na mo i-change ang mga ang subject line para mailhan sa imong gi-replyan. Then the two lines should contain the names of the primary readers. So, naman ay nakabutang with device to and from. Ang kanang to is primary reader sa gitna siya. So next, ensure the correctness of the email address recipients. So dapat i-check yun mo ang email pag mag-send ka kay basin pag reply nimo lahi ito imong na-replyan nga nga panghitabua. So make the file name of the attached meaningful. Dapat ang imong ibutang dito is kana yung atong iyang file name gid sa imong sendan. Then never use all caps in the main text. So dili ka maggamit ana og kuan og magbuhat kag memo dili nimo i-capital letter tanan kay mura po na siya nasuko. So next, state your purpose in the first sentence of the memo. So sabotable man kay na nga sa first sentence is largo na gid ka nang straight to the point na gid imong pangutan ay imong ibutang sa memo. Then next, if the message is sensitive, compose it first using word processor. If naay mga sensitive nga words, dapat mo gamit ka og kuan katong sa to word processor para dili ra sensitive ikuan imong word. So next is avoid emoticon and informal jargons like LOL and BRB in formal memo. So dili ka magamit anang mga BRB and LOL or unsa pa na dra dapat word by word gina nimo. And that's all.